In the ancient city of Uruk, a king named Gilgamesh rules. He is a powerful and arrogant leader, known for his great strength and wisdom, but also his oppression of the people. The gods take notice of his behavior and decide to teach him a lesson. They created a wild man named Enkidu and roamed the vast wilderness, living among the animals. His existence was intertwined with the natural world, and he possessed strength and agility unmatched by any man. He ran alongside gazelles, grazed with the wild cattle, and drank from the clear streams. As Enkidu roamed the wilderness, his presence disrupted the lives of the trappers who made their livelihood by hunting and trapping animals. The trappers, disturbed by this unfamiliar creature interfering with their work, devised a plan to tame him. They set a trap at a watering hole frequented by the animals. Enkidu, guided by his instincts, approached the watering hole, unaware of the snare laid by the trappers. As he bent down to drink, Enkidu became entangled in the cleverly concealed trap, crafted with skill by the experienced hunters. Enkidu struggled against the ropes, his mighty strength tested by the craftiness of men. The trappers emerged from their hiding places, astonished by the sight of this wild man ensnared in their trap. They cautiously approached, wary of Enkidu's immense power. One of the trappers, a seasoned hunter with a keen eye and a calm demeanor, stepped forward. Sensing Enkidu's wild nature and recognizing the untamed spirit within him, the trapper did not approach aggressively. Instead, he spoke to Enkidu in a soothing voice, trying to calm the fearsome figure. With gestures and gentle words, the trapper conveyed his intentions. He sought not to harm Enkidu, but to understand him. He offered food and water, slowly earning the wild man's trust. Enkidu, wary yet curious, observed the trapper's actions and began to comprehend the ways of men. Through patience and understanding, the trapper bridged the gap between the untamed wilderness and the world of humans. He introduced Enkidu to the ways of civilization, teaching him the customs, language, and skills necessary to live among people. Enkidu's encounter with the trapper marked a pivotal moment, sparking his transition from a wild creature of the wilderness. It initiated a transformation that made him more attuned to the ways and customs of humanity. Enkidu becomes more human but also loses his natural connection to the animals. It was a meeting that altered the course of Enkidu's existence and set him on a path intertwined with the destiny of Gilgamesh, the mighty king of Uruk. Gilgamesh, who has a dream of a falling star, is disturbed by the sudden appearance of Enkidu, the wild man created by the gods. Enkidu's arrival in Uruk causes Gilgamesh to feel a sense of unease and foreboding, as if a force beyond his control is entering his realm. Feeling troubled by these emotions and experiencing vivid dreams, Gilgamesh seeks guidance and understanding. He turns to his mother Ninsun, known for her wisdom and connection to the divine. Upon hearing her son's concerns and learning about his dreams, Ninsun endeavors to interpret the visions. Drawing upon her intuition and perhaps aided by her divine connections, she offers her son insight into the meaning behind his dreams. Ninsun interprets the dream of the falling star as a representation of a significant and impending event. She explains that the falling star symbolizes a powerful force or individual who will soon enter Gilgamesh's life. In her interpretation, this falling star signifies Enkidu's imminent arrival in Uruk. Enkidu's arrival in Uruk caused a stir among the people. His appearance was wild and untamed, and his strength was unmatched. When Gilgamesh first heard of this stranger who rivaled his strength, he felt both curious and threatened. Learning of Enkidu's challenge, Gilgamesh's pride was piqued. He saw in Enkidu a reflection of his strength, and sought to assert his dominance. The two powerful beings faced each other in a test of strength and will. Their clash was fierce, a display of raw power and determination. They grappled and fought with unyielding force, each refusing to concede. The streets of Uruk became the battleground for these two titans, and the people watched in awe and fear. As the battle raged on, neither Gilgamesh nor Enkidu could gain a clear advantage. But amidst their struggle, something unexpected happened. They began to recognize a kindred spirit in each other, a shared strength, a similar fire burning within their souls. Gradually, their fierce competition transformed into mutual respect. They ceased their battle, their heavy breaths mingling in the air as they regarded each other with newfound understanding. The clash that began as a challenge evolved into the beginning of a remarkable friendship. Gilgamesh and Enkidu, once adversaries, discovered a connection that transcended their differences. They saw in each other qualities they admired and respected. Their bond grew stronger as they realized that together, their strengths were amplified. Their friendship marked a turning point for both Uruk and the two individuals. Gilgamesh found in Enkidu a loyal companion and a counterbalance to his arrogance. While Enkidu, previously disconnected from human society, discovered a sense of belonging and purpose beside the king. United by their shared experiences and newfound camaraderie, Gilgamesh and Enkidu embarked on a series of legendary adventures. These included the slaying of Humbaba, a fearsome guardian of the cedar forest, and the defeat of the Bull of Heaven, sent by the goddess Ishtar. Their friendship became the stuff of myths and legends throughout the land of Mesopotamia. Their actions, however, draw the anger of the gods. They punish Enkidu by causing him to fall ill and die. After the death of Enkidu, Gilgamesh is consumed by grief and a deep fear of his mortality. Driven by a desperate quest for eternal life, he sets out on a journey to find Utnapishtim, the only mortal to have survived the great flood and been granted immortality by the gods. Upon reaching Utnapishtim, who resides at the edge of the world, Gilgamesh learns of a miraculous plant, the plant of immortality, growing at the bottom of the sea. This plant, it's said, can restore youth and grant eternal life to the one who possesses it. Driven by hope and determination, Gilgamesh decides to retrieve this precious plant. With Utnapishtim's guidance, he embarks on a perilous journey to the depths of the sea. The journey itself is filled with challenges, treacherous waters, mythical creatures, and obstacles set by the gods to test Gilgamesh's resolve. Through courage and perseverance, Gilgamesh manages to reach the bottom of the sea and finds the plant. It is a magnificent sight, a vibrant and radiant plant with leaves that shimmer like precious gems, emanating an otherworldly glow. With trembling hands, Gilgamesh plucks the plant, his heart filled with the hope of transcending mortality. He sees in this plant the possibility of undoing the pain of loss and the promise of everlasting life. Carrying the precious plant, Gilgamesh begins his journey back, his heart buoyant with newfound hope. The thought of restoring his beloved friend Enkidu and securing eternal life for himself fills him with a sense of triumph. However, his joy is short-lived. As Gilgamesh rests by a spring on his journey back, a serpent, drawn by the plant's fragrance, slithers forth. In a swift and calculated move, the serpent snatches the plant from Gilgamesh's hands and disappears into the depths. Gilgamesh is devastated. The fleeting moment of hope and triumph vanishes, leaving him empty-handed and facing the harsh reality of mortality. The loss of the plant symbolizes the fleeting nature of life and the inevitability of death, teaching Gilgamesh a profound lesson about the limitations of human existence. Returning to Uruk, Gilgamesh is changed by his journey. He realizes the value of the city and the mortality of humanity. The epic ends with him becoming a wiser and more humble king.